What's up YouTube, it's AJ Watt back to you guys, another figure unboxing review, this time of the new, barely released, God of War 3, not God of War 3, God of War 4 Kratos figure. This is more of an aged Kratos, of course. Very nice looking figure. As you guys can see, we kind of get like the new style of NECA packaging right over here. It says God of War Kratos right there at the bottom. It says officially licensed product of PlayStation. On the side, you have a cool picture of Kratos posed up with the axe and the dagger. It says 36 points of articulation, Levithian axe, a dagger, and a shield, and the God of War logo at the very bottom. Then on the back, you have another picture of Kratos posed up in something of a simple pose. And you see Kratos right over here attacking a somewhat of a giant. Who knows what that could be. And then on the right side, we have a picture of Kratos with his shield and his axe and the God of War logo. And at the bottom, you have your serial number and all that jazz. Top, really nothing, choking hazard. So let's go ahead and open up this God of War 4 Kratos. Alright guys, so here I have Kratos all kind of out of the box for you guys with his accessories. So really impressed with this figure overall. I really think it's a fantastic figure. Already highly recommend it, and had a lot of fun posing this guy around. You can get him into pretty awesome poses. The ankles of mine are kind of like a little kind of rocky, but over time, of course, they're gonna kind of loosen up and everything. But overall, impressed with the figure. Let's go ahead and dive into Kratos' accessories. Alright, so here we have his very first accessory, the shield that comes with the figure. I think it's done very good. I like the way the scaling is on the shield with little blacks on the inside of the line works. Looking pretty cool. I love how the design is right over here for the kind of the cross of the shield. Really do love that stuff. You can see there's a little bit more line work right over here at the edges of the shield. Then when you flip it over, you get some more line work, looking pretty sick. And you can see it right over here with the red. Paint applications are done very clean on them. No complaints there. See right over here. Nice gold, dirty looking color. And then he comes with the axe that I broke in a terrible, terrible way. So one thing I'm going to probably tell you guys is watch out for this little piece of the axe, because it is very, very fragile. So be wary of that. But other than that, it's a nice looking axe. I like how it has kind of a, it's not a wood color, it's a little bit more red. But it's done pretty cool as the camera goes out of focus. You can see little gems right over here on top of the axe. Pretty cool, and some more line work. Love how this gray is. Kind of like a worn gray. I wouldn't say gunmetal, but has more of those blue gems right there. You can kind of see the axe is also damaged with little kind of scratches and dents right there. And right over here at the edges, which is some pretty good detailing actually. Pretty cool. You can see some more line work going throughout the kind of the staff of the axe. And then he comes with a tiny, pretty sure you can kill anyone with this, or any god with this little dagger right over here. Looks pretty weird. Looks like a, doesn't look like a knife, looks like a bone that he sharpened. And you kind of see right over here, there's some rope holding probably two pieces or this piece of bone together. Don't know yet. We have to see what it is in the video game when it comes out. I think this upcoming summer, definitely going to pick it up. So that's all the accessories Kratos comes with. Alright, so here we have a close-up of the God of War Kratos with the beard looking pretty cool. You can kind of see he has gray right there in the beard down the little center. Also on his little goatee. And I love the way this head sculpt is. It looks just like the trailer of the video games and everything. Like how the ashes are. Like the battle scar on his right eye. Like how you can see some of his flesh tone. through the ash, which is pretty good. Paint apps are very clean on the red stripes going throughout the figure, right over here on the shoulders and everything. No complaints there. I think it's just a great piece, and you kind of see his little scar right over here from the end of the God of War 3 game when he basically stabbed himself. Then right over here, you get his pretty awesome looking shoulder pads right over here on the back. Probably some bear fur from him probably killing, of course, maybe a bear, maybe a lion. We don't know what Kratos is up to, but still pretty cool. And he comes with a lot of accessories right over here on his, I'll just go ahead and call it a skirt. Has a little pouch right there. Has a little holster for the dagger. Probably a little water cup right there. Done pretty good. It is also, everything also is very dirty and painted very, very clean. Has a little horn right over here. Probably for probably some hunting, maybe some quail. Don't know what Kratos is up to these days. Then you see the front of the little skirt right there. Done pretty good. Has a little belt right there too. Done in a kind of nice light brown color. Has a little bit of gold right over there too. Love how the belt buckle looks as well. And right over here on the little pieces of the skirt has like these red stripes, which are done pretty good. And you can see little yellow dots right there. Really do dig all that stuff. Right over here, the paint apps are very clean on the horn and the water cup and the little pouch. Over here, it comes with little knee pads as well. You can see he has a rope tied on his boots, which is pretty cool. Has 2 peg holes at the bottom of his feet. And everything is a little bit glossy down when it comes to the boots as well. So you kind of notice it has a little bit of a shine. Then right over here, you have his I'll go ahead and call it his gauntlet with a little bit of crystals. Could be crystals. Like I said, we have to wait for the video game. Right over here, looks like he has a tinfoil right over here on the very top of his hand. But very nice looking figure though. And then for his right hand, it's just kind of just wrapped when the camera goes in focus. Just like hand wraps right over here. He only could hold his weapons, such as his dagger and axe, on the left hand. His shield is mostly, or is only for his, well, the sword, the axe and the dagger go on the right hand, and the armor goes on his left hand. Kind of confusing, but yep. You kind of see Kratos is showing little nips, and you can kind of see the fur going throughout over here too as well. Nice painted buckle. All these little small details that NECA did are just fantastic. I think they nailed it. Whatever Kratos is going to look like in the video game, this looks freaking awesome. NECA really knocked it out of the park. Definitely a nice 1/12 scale. I mean, this is just 7 inches, but they're also making a 1/4 scale. Probably definitely pick that one up too, because I love how this one is. I wonder how the bigger version is going to look. So let's go ahead and dive into Kratos' articulation. Alright, so for Kratos' articulation, he can look down very well. Look up about that much, so pretty decent amount. Looks left and right. Also has head pivot left and right, so that's pretty good. Arms fully rotate, go outwards about that much. Has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow that moves very well. Mine's very stiff, so it's kind of a good thing. And does hands fully rotate 360, hinge down and up or side to side, however you have the ball peg. So it's kind of like a Hot Toys ball peg, so that's pretty nice. For the upper diaphragm, it's just like one piece for his chest and his abdomen. Pivots left and right, crunches forward about that much. Crunches forward back a little bit more though. Fully rotates if I didn't mention that. Can do the splits about that much. Legs kick up just about that much. Skirt really restricts it. Doesn't kick back that much. Has a it's kind of just the leg joint rotating left and right. Has a double jointed knee that moves pretty good. The feet hinge down and down just a tiny bit up just a tiny bit, but he does have beautiful ankle pivot, and he does have a toe articulation. So that 36 points of articulation is very awesome on the figure. I like how the knee pads hide the double jointed knees, but like I keep on saying, I'm really impressed with this figure. I didn't think I was gonna like it this much at all. Right, so if you want to put on Kratos' shield, so it's this gauntlet piece right over here. So it's the second one to the right, and if you have a fingernail, it just pops off just like that. Then you would just stick in little port pieces right over here, as you guys can see, as so. Let me see if I can get a good angle for you guys. Right over here, and goes in. Let me see if I... Come on, Kratos. You're making me look bad, bro. So the hand's in the way. So let's see, a little port in. Goes in as so, but mine's kind of... God damn it, man. I did this earlier and this shit was easy, but of course on the camera it would be difficult. Go figure, right? Am I right? Come on, get that shit in there. No, someone's over there, and my neighbor's listening, watching Grease. Like, come on, man. There we go. Oh my God, how much was that? 1 minute and 17 seconds. Come on, man. But yeah, that's the shield right there. Looking pretty cool. Nice accessory to Kratos. Here I have Kratos next to the Marvel Legends Juggernaut series Wolverine figure. And here he is next to the God of War 3 Kratos figure. And you guys can see how the paint apps are very different from each figure. The red's a little bit more brighter on the God of War figure, and the white paint is just, well, it's a lot more wider, to be honest. So you can see the age difference right over here. We kind of maybe have a little bit more wise Kratos on the left, a little bit more crazy Kratos on the right. Alright guys, so here I have Kratos all posed up for you guys, and I highly recommend this figure. This figure looks just fantastic. It is kind of hard to have him in a standing pose, but regardless, this figure is just amazing in my opinion. One of NECA's best figures that has recently come out. Well, I mean, goddamn, it just the New Year's barely started, so yeah, one of the best figures of the intro of 2018 so far. And like I said, I highly recommend this figure. Well, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you guys like my videos, go ahead and thumbs up and also subscribe. Follow my Instagram account, AGY Reviews, for toy pickups and toy news. Once again, guys, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great week.